Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Tianshi Club. How are you all doing today? Also, how's the volume level? I guess we'll check again when the game is booted up too. You know, what's up? Hello, Shatter. Welcome. Not much. What's up with Monkey? Monkey is tired. Monkey a bit sleepy, a bit exhausted. But not in a bad way. It's been a busy last week or so. Time for Monkey to rest. Oh, excitingly, in less than 1 week from now, Monkey will have streamed. It will be our 2-year stream anniversary. So Monkey's excited about that. I don't have any big plans this time around, but hopefully we can do something fun. I'll try to plan something. Hi, hello Van Builds. Welcome to the Tianshi Club. Roblox? I was just playing Roblox. Oh, hello Cheesecake. Oh, I see. Hello precious Monkey. On a scale of 1 to 10, how monkey are you today? I'm going to guess you are feeling monkey. On a scale from 1 to 10, I am monkey. Welcome, A-Fox. Good to see you. Hello. Oh, hello, Dragon. Welcome back. Good to see you. Sleepy Gang, rise up. You sleepy too, Shatter. I've been on a bit of a quest recently. Oh, wow. It's a tough quest. Hopefully enjoyable, though. 2 years of Monkey. I know, can you believe it? I can hardly believe it myself. Here's hoping for many more. Oh, thank you, Shatter. Thank you. I think so too. Oh, let me press some buttons here that need some pressing. Oops. Let's do that. Okay. Hi, Monkey. Hello, Hiki. Hello. Welcome. How you doing today? Wow. 2-year anniversary. That feels illegal. Illegal? You think so, A-Fox? Uh-oh, we gotta be careful. We're gonna get shut down. Nice to meet you, Monkey. Oh, hello! The Mongoose. Welcome to the Tianshi Club. Nice to meet you too. How do you like the game so far? Oh, I've been enjoying it. I definitely think it's really interesting, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So far, we only made it to the point of we talked to the first customer who came in, who's a newspaper editor, I guess. And that was fun. Though I would say my only criticism is because the game is configured so you can only save at certain save points, unlike a normal VM, we're gonna have to speed through some dialogue today in order to get back to where we were last time. But we'll just do that and we'll pick up from there. I'm excited to play more. It's been fun. Oh, glad to hear it. I've been searching for a mahjong set. Ah, I see. I really want to learn how to play. Monkey has learned more and more about mahjong recently, and it seems like it's not really a monkey kind of game, but it does look like a lot of fun. And Monkey always wants to eat the pieces. They look tasty. I'm on the train to work. Ah! Good luck at work today, Ikuya. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. You can't have kimono without the letters monkey. It's true. It's true. You're right, Ehiki. Now it's illegal. I always knew she was too cute. No. Just monkey, Been subscribed for a while. Oh, I see. Oh, thank you so much. This is the first time I've caught you live. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to make it then. Welcome. Forget how I found you. Bad memory. Me too. I have a terrible memory. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch us. This is great. I'm glad to have you. I have a bit of a passion for old games and the history behind them. It fascinates me. Oh, what old games? What old games are we talking about, Sander? Currently just vibing at a jazz summer school course. Ooh, that sounds like fun. About to go to sleep. The good thing is, though, is that the only person in my dorm is deaf. Oh! So you can make as much noise as you want. At least in the evenings, he has to put his hearing aid on charge. Aha! I guess that's lucky for both of you then. Well, that's fun. Are you a big fan of jazz, Avox? I know that you're pretty good at jazzy music. Monkey is so cute, it hurts. Oh no! Monkey not cute. Please don't hurt. Oh dear. Agreed. No. What are you agreeing to, Avox? No. Mahjong is like centuries old, isn't it? Actually, I thought it was a very old game too, but I recently learned it's not as old as you might think. I can't remember exactly how old it is, but it's actually a fairly modern game. Of course, Monkey's bad with dates, so I couldn't tell you how modern. Just that it's more modern than Monkey expected. Well, I guess Monkey's lived for hundreds of years, so... what's modern for Monkey might be different for other people. Any and all. Card games are the most accessible and the most portable, though. I even have a book detailing the history of card games with several instructions and all. I see. That's really cool. Monkey learned recently that they just came out with a new card game that you can play using a standard deck of cards, but it's kind of like a co-op RPG. It sounded pretty interesting. I'd mainly played a lot of rock and blues. However, I discovered jazz and I've been hooked ever since. I love how laid back it is and just feels like the more fleshed out version of blues. I see. That's pretty cool. I only recently learned there's several forms of mahjong. Yeah. Nichi mahjong being the most popular, but there are variations from China and Taiwan as well. Yeah, Mahjong is originally a Chinese game, but like a lot of things, Japan liked some Chinese things, and then they took it, and then they made their own rules, and then they made it internationally popular. Which is why Riichi is so popular as a rule set. For example, Monkey plays Go, right? In Chinese, that's Weiqi, I believe. Weiqi. That's Monkey kind of learned both Chinese and Japanese rules, but the Japanese rules are more popular, and so Monkey is most familiar with the Japanese rules now. Very similar sort of deal. One of the things, at least for me in music, to make yourself as useful as possible, try to play as many instruments/styles to a good standard, rather than being amazing at one thing. You're like a musical generalist/polymath. I wonder if that counts. That's really cool. That's really cool. I feel like a lot of people who become composers or conductors, those sorts of people who take the lead on music, they tend to know all sorts of different kinds of styles and instruments. I think it's really cool. I wonder, A-Fox, if you're interested in that sort of thing, because I know that you're able to compose quite well too. I had a Riichi Mahjong manual, and none of it stuck. For Mahjong, I feel like it's one of those games where the rules, if you're going to explain them out loud, they get very confusing and complicated, right? It's one of those games where it seems like once you start playing, it starts making sense. And so learning through playing might be one of the best ways. Of course, if I had a preference for style, I'd pick jazz. But I can play most other things pretty well. Nice. It occurs to me, once I find a set, the hard part is going to be finding someone to play with. Come on. Yeah, I hope you can find an in-person group. I know there's a lot of actually popularity of playing Mahjong online right now. There's that one really popular client, I forget what it's called, but there's this one really popular Mahjong client online that people play on. And there might be other things. There must be other ones too. So, what is it called again? It has anime-looking characters. I want to say Sakura Wars, but that's a different game altogether. That's a paper card game. They say that folk and country are an exception. I'm hopeless on that front. Oh, interesting. Are folk and country difficult? Or are they just kind of different from what you're used to? Mahjong Soul. That's what it is. It seems like it's mobile only APM, but that is something to look into. Oh, I had thought I'd seen they have a desktop client, but I'm not sure now that you mention it. What kind of monkey are you? How do you feel about the chip with a tail in it? Everyone thinks so. Oh, well, I am monkey. What type of monkey? Well, I am from Flower Fruit Mountain. On the mountain, we are the most common type of monkey. I don't know. I don't know if I have our exact taxonomic classification memorized. I never really paid attention. If I remember correctly, we may be related to macaques? Might be... Is that what the name is? Oh... That biology is hard. I am monkey. A chip with a tail image, though. Monkey's not sure what you mean, to be honest. Chip with a tail. I have a tail. I have a tail. That's my tail. I thought all chimps had tails. Chimps also a classification, right? Chimpanzee? I think that one's on the species level. I think macaque is on the genus level. Oh, monkey is hopeless at taxonomy. Is flower fruit monkey a species? You know, I don't think that humans have come by to do any taxonomic classification yet for flower fruit mountain. That's partially why I'm not entirely sure where we fit into the family tree. But if I were to guess, us monkeys of the mountain are probably our own species, or at least subspecies. Because we kind of have been living there for a really long time as our own community. So I have to imagine that we've evolved somewhat separately from our neighbors. Because we're a island species, you know? We're an island culture, island group of monkeys. And so there's been a little bit of an isolation from the other monkeys, even though we do have people who travel sometimes. But before the Monkey King, I don't think we really traveled very much outside of our mountain. Outside of our island. Once Monkey King started traveling a lot, though, it encouraged more monkeys to move around here and there. So far, at least, I'm 2 days in the course. And I'll say that I have learned quite a bit. The best thing for me is I just love being with musically minded people that I can just click with well. Oh, that's great, A-Fox. That's great. I'm so happy to hear it. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm glad you're having a good time and learning lots and meeting people who have similar interests. That's great. A lot of people draw a chimpanzee with a tail when you ask them to draw a monkey. But chimps are apes. Are we talking about apes versus simians? Simians? Is that what it's called? Versus what? There's apes, and then there's monkeys are separate from apes, I guess. Monkey's no good at this sort of thing. When Monkey says monkey, I really just mean the whole primate simian family. Not in a taxonomic way, not a taxonomic family, but all of us related species. In some ways, I know you humans don't tend to include yourselves either. But if I remember correctly, human species are a part of the great apes branch of the family. So we are related. So even some simians that some people might not call monkey, I'm happy to call monkey. And humans, if you like to be called monkey, you can be monkey too. I'm not sure. Scientifically. Yeah, bring in the lemurs, it gets more confusing. Oh, simians. Yeah. When it comes to lemurs, at the point of lemurs, monkey's not really sure anymore if they count. I mean, if a lemur wants to call themselves monkey, I won't have a problem with it. But I'm not sure if monkey thinks of lemurs as monkeys. They're marsupials, right? Is that correct? Are they marsupial? I don't know. Monkey doesn't tend to worry about this kind of thing so much. So far, my biggest nugget of knowledge is in jazz. Rhythm is greater than pitch. Oh. If you are in a band, just focus on getting the rhythm right. Even if the notes are wrong, it won't ruin the groove. Ah, interesting. You know, that makes sense. Jazz is all about the groove, huh? That makes sense. Monkey's very bad at rhythm. Monkey's pretty bad at rhythm. It's cause Monkey thinks too hard. And then when Monkey is thinking, Monkey has slow monkey brain. And so everything comes out a little wonky. I think if Monkey stopped thinking so hard and just kind of followed the groove, as you say, it would be a little better. Maybe. Maybe it would be worse, actually. One of Monkey's bros is always complaining when we're at like a music event or something and Monkey's bobbing my head along to the music. He's like, stop that, it's distracting, you're completely off rhythm. And I'm like, well... well, it feels right to me. Oh dear. They aren't. Marsupials have the pouch, kangaroos and stuff. Yeah. How you say? I couldn't remember if lemurs count or not as marsupials, because I couldn't remember if they have the pouch, but I guess they don't then. Good to know, thank you. I remember there was one animal who is surprisingly marsupial, but you wouldn't expect it. But I can't remember which animal it was, so oh well. Cute monkey. Oh, Tian-chan, hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Where? What cute monkey? I don't know where. How are you doing, Nin-chan? It's good to see you. Marching to beat of your own drum, you know. I guess so. That's how monkey do. And when the conductor or someone else is focusing on their bit, just try to get the pitch correct and play your bit quiet to not disturb the other members. Ah, I see. Oh, that's a great strategy. I see. So when you're playing all together, you focus on the rhythm, and when you get the chance to practice quietly, while someone else has the focus, then you focus on the pitch. Oh, interesting. In front of all of us, is cute monkey queen. No. Just a monkey, just a regular monkey. But thank you. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, hello, Gwen! I'm working in the office again, so I'll be lurking. Oh, sounds good. Glad to have you. Lurking, huh? We stand lurkers here. Okay. Oh my goodness. I should probably boot up the game. Because we're gonna have to skip through some of the early dialogue and maybe even redo the whole jukebox, because Valhalla has an unusual saving scheme. So let me see if we can start doing that while Monkey continues to chat. Let's see. Wait. Jajang! Let me know how the volume is, if it's too high, too low. I've been visiting the Monkey King recently. Training under his monkey tail. Oh, that's awesome! awesome! That's so cool, Rin-chan! That's really cool. Oh, you'll be able to teach me all of his tricks soon, right? I always thought I had a pretty darn good sense of pulse and timing. I thought having a good rank on Taiko, Taiko no Datsujin, and having hundreds of hours on Step Mania. Oh, well, prove it. But this week, I realized how trash I am. Oh dear. Well, jazz is the hardest, right? When it comes to, when it comes to rhythm, jazz is one of the hardest ones out there, if you ask Monkey. Get all sorts of interesting different rhythms that you have to you really gotta hit them. Alright, let me see about loading this game. Let's see, we gotta load. I think it's gonna take us way back. He was like, "Your beautiful mother always does so much for us, Princess Ni. Will always help the other world with anything." Oh, that's great! Oh, I'm so happy to hear. You have a good relationship, huh? That's really nice. Allies. This is cute, by the way. I hadn't seen this before. That's cute. I think this is us. And one of these is our boss, no? Don't know who this one is. Hey, now, I see you waited for me to get here before you started. Of course, Pasquale. We waited for it just for you. Welcome. It's good to see you. How you doing? Hello, now. Hello, Flatty. Welcome. Good to see you. How are things? Oh, Vin's here too, Hoy. Yeah. I tried this game once and found it kind of slow going. Monkey is a slow monkey, so I kind of like the pace, but it's just unfortunate that I can't save whenever I want to. Saw some later scenes and, well, a lot of what moments? Oh, really? Oh, I see. Interesting. This screen is so cute, isn't it? It's so cute. Cute screen. A drum teacher came in to help with my section of the band, and he did a metronome exercise to test our pulse and for context. There were 4 drummers and me in the room, a guitarist. So yeah, I did trash! Oh, I see! Well, Airfox, being paired against drummers is unfair. Drummers have incredible, crazy, excellent rhythm. I don't know how they do it, and they can do different time signatures with different limbs all at the same time. I don't understand. I can't even do a single time signature with a single limb. You've seen Monkey try to play rhythm games, so... So comparing against drummers is unfair. But I understand if it's a drum teacher and then a bunch of other drummers and then you. Drummers are kind of incredible when it comes to rhythm. Things are good, and you? Pretty good. Thank you for asking, Huari. Yeah, just a little sleepy, but a good sleepy. Good sleepy I'm sleepy cause I did a lot of fun things. Me Mama works part-time at the Flower Fruit Mountain Daycare / Kindergarten and raises the little monkeys. Oh, that's so nice! Oh, I wonder if I've ever met Mean Mama then. Long ago. I don't know how long you demons have been around for, but back when Monkey was a baby monkey, I had to go to some of the Flower Fruit Mountain, baby daycares, baby kindergartens. Ari, hello, Shatter. But as the exercise went on, I got slightly better, while all the drummers were finding it a cakewalk. So every session I have with him, I beg him to do the exercise. Ah! And everyone else call me crazy, Lamal. I like your work ethic there, A Fox. It's difficult, but you can see yourself improving, so you want to keep doing it, right? You want to keep going at it? That's a great attitude. Centuries. Ah! Monkey's also centuries old. Since all the monkeys on the mountain are default 1 level immortal, there's a lot of older monkeys. Monkey's considered pretty young compared to most of the monkeys on the mountain. Alright, let's load a game. I guess it's this one. Oh yes, we're way back here. Okay. Tiny finger to automatically hear you. Okay. 4. So who was that letter from? Nobody. 4 is so cute. Alright, so we gotta... Can we... Okay. We gotta go to work. I think they said if you press the control button, there we go, we can speed through. A sugar rush or piano man. Let's go then. Let's do exactly what we did last time. So that... let's do exactly what we did last time, so it's the same. 1 level, so you could maybe die by accident. I guess so. I've never tried it. I don't plan to try it, but I do believe there are still some risks. For example, our king, the Monkey King Suko, he's about 5 or 6 levels immortal, I think. So he's pretty good. In fact, there are some things to look out for when you're immortal. There are certain years of your life that... Well, a lot of the gods don't like that you're immortal, so they'll try and come after you various ways with wind and fire, depending on what age you're at. So you gotta be careful and kind of pass those trials. Monkey's never had to do it yet. I'm a little bit anxious, but apparently it happens. But because Monkey King got all sorts of levels of immortality, he didn't have to worry about it. I even love the seasons too. They're always beautiful. Oh, thank you! I think so, but I'm biased. But I think Flower Fruit Mountain is really beautiful. In my opinion, maybe the most beautiful place in the world. But again, I have bias. It's something like fire and lightning, no? Be careful, Monkey. Yeah, exactly. Fire and lightning and stuff. Thank you, Shatter. I'll be careful. I should probably make sure I know how old I am, so I don't forget by the time that age rolls around. It's just so easy to lose track of. What's funny is during the break, I went around talking to everyone and getting to know people, and I saw this group of girls, and one was watching the anime. One was watching One Piece. Ah! Are these your people then, A Fox? That's great. I know the story of that indestructible monkey. Yeah. The monkeys tried to melt him down, but he'd stolen their pills or something? Oh, yeah. That's the very famous legend of... They call it, like, chaos in heaven. Silicone was a very mischievous monkey, especially back then. And, it took a lot, actually. It took a whole lot. But they finally caught him. They wanted to punish him for causing trouble up in heaven. For causing some chaos. And he came all the way back home, actually. And there were a lot of different battles and stuff that happened, but finally, they brought him in. And as punishment, they were gonna put him into, I think, Laozi's, how you say, medicine boiler? Something like that. Well, they were gonna cook him. Yeah, cook him into an elixir. But because he had already eaten Laozi's elixir of immortality, so what they were trying to do was, honestly, they were trying to distill the elixir of immortality back out of Sun Wukong, because he had already eaten it. But what happened was he found a place in the kettle that was protected from some of the heat, because it was, I think it was by the I Ching. It was the either the wind area or the water area. It was cooler, and so he waited it out inside of the kettle. And they were sure, when they were sure it must be done, he must be done stewing, they opened the lid and out he popped with a new resistance to fire because of his training inside the kettle, as well as, I believe this is how he got his special how do you call it, fire red monkey eyes. That allowed him to see through all sorts of disguises and other things. To see truth. And one was reading Ika. Ichi? What's Iki? Iki? Ichi? Also, I went over and let out a... So, this is the Weep Squad, huh? And got death glares from up. Uh-oh. You better let them know that you think that's a good thing. You gotta be careful. They may think that you're insulting them. But that's a good thing, right? The Weeb Squad. Stuck him under a mountain for a good while, too. Yeah! That was when they finally caught him again. They had to enlist the help of the Buddha to catch him. And when the Buddha caught him, he stuck him under Five Finger Mountain for what? 5 centuries? Something like that? 5,000 years? 500 years? For a long time, until the monk came by to free him and take him on the journey to the west. To be fair, you'd probably want to keep someone who can jump to the edge of the universe in check. Yeah, well, it was a whole thing though, because the reason he decided to go on a little bit of a mischievous rampage in heaven was because heaven was already kind of keeping an eye on him and kind of being unfair to him because he was a monkey. Because he had enough power to be considered officially to be officially recognized by heaven, I guess. But they were like, I don't know, he's a monkey. He's just a monkey. And so they kept an eye on him because they didn't want him causing any trouble, but they didn't want to let him in either. Eventually, he was able to demand from them that he be given a proper heavenly title and a job in heaven. And they relented, actually. I can't remember if it was because he beat someone in battle, maybe? That's when he got the title, Qitian Da Sheng, which he came up with himself. A little prideful. Yeah, I think he beat someone in battle and they couldn't suppress him. So they're like, fine, we'll bring him to heaven and keep an eye on him there. And you let him have whatever title he wants. And then they made him take care of the horses in the royal stables. And he thought this was great. He finally was recognized by heaven. He was very happy to have a job and he did his job well. But then he overheard he overheard some of the people in heaven making fun of him. Cause... Oh no, he hadn't gotten his title yet, that's what it was. They had brought him up to heaven and made him in charge of the stables to keep an eye on him. And then he heard them make fun of him because of him being in charge of the stables. He thought it was great, but from their point of view, it was the lowest possible way. So they were basically making fun of him for being lower than everyone else. But just because he's a monkey. I think it was partially because he was a monkey that they treated him this way. And so he got mad. He went back home. He abandoned his job and he went back home. And then he demanded to be given a real title. That's what it was. That's when he got the title Qi Tian Da Sheng. That's when he demanded a title that was worthy of him. And he got a new job as well. The job where he was in charge of guarding the Jade Empress's garden, I guess, which is the one that contained the peaches of immortality. And then a whole bunch of other stuff happened. And they threw a party without him. And all sorts of things happened. And that's what started the chaos in heaven. I guess I won't go into it for now, but a lot of things happened. He wanted respect. Yeah, he just wanted some respect. He didn't quite understand the ways of the immortals because, again, we were just monkeys, you know? So he didn't quite understand all of it. But he wanted to be respected anyway, you know? How mean of them. It was a little mean. After that, though, I managed to have a general contact with them. But man, that 1 in 18 watch VTubers is becoming more and more true. Now weebs are now epidemic. Oh, I see. Back to work at Flowerfruit. I'll keep it happy and beautiful. Oh, thank you, Dean-chan. Good luck at work. Been hanging out here a lot. I do work here and there for support and training. Oh, that's awesome. Something like Sage Rivaling Heaven in English. Yeah. Qi Tian Da Sheng means, yeah, basically the Great Sage equal to heaven. Oh yeah, no. Please don't check your Twitter, please. Yes, please don't. Please don't. Okay, thank you. You will know what I mean. Okay, A-Fox, I guess. W. Monkey Big Brain. I don't know about Monkey Big Brain. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta mix this drink, don't I? Let's mix this drink. Oh, fail! Okay, not the right amount of mixing. We'll try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if you have to mix longer if there's more, or mix less if there's more. Fail. Let's try mixing less. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try longer. No. I wish they told you how long each drink needs to be mixed. I'm surprised that's not a part of it. Why? 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. I hope the ratio's good. Now stick flip. Oh, this requires some souls to keep Inkwell running. Yeah? I'm not sure I understand it. That bottle looks like a huge metal baby bottle. I guess it kind of does. Have you seen this sort of cocktail shaker before? I think usually I'm used to the top being a little more angled, but this is about right. Wasn't his name basically a pun too? Grandson looked a little like Monkey, so became his family name. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so Sun Kong. So the Sun, the family name, like you said, it kind of means it's used in grandson, but Sun is like a way of saying a type of monkey. So basically Sun, but you change one of the radicals. You pronounce it the same way. One is grandson, and one means a type of monkey. Hell, I don't understand. Anyone know? How did I do this last time? Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should just go for the simpler one. But then I will be doing something differently from last time. I don't know how much that affects things. Yeah, どうして How much do you want? Please tell me. Put it in short, the Cuphead Show Twitter ran. Cuphead Show Twitter ran an event where Stickler, one of the characters, wanted you to tag as many people as happy fun and donate yourself to keep Inkwell Isle running. Oh, so I thought what better to help than my good friend Mal and me, and perhaps Amy too, or Mal, and maybe some others. Uh-oh. I'm not sure I want to donate my soul. I'm still using it. Grandsons are a type of monkey. I guess we both did evolve from the same species. well, something like that, I guess. Oh dear. What should I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how come? Why is it like this? Am I missing something? Okay, Monkey's being silly. There we go. I thought I must have gotten something wrong. Monkey was trying to be too quick. Monkey forgot the ice. Silly monkey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay. Here, happy? Okay, let's continue. Oh, and now we gotta put in the music, so let's see. Did I like this one? I can't remember. Wait, go back. Have you played Papers, Please? Not yet. I have heard about it, and I get the feeling I might like it, but I haven't played it yet. Hold on, I'm being too liberal here. Which ones do I actually want in my playlist? Maybe this one's good. Profiling flashbacks. no Hellfire, please. I can't confirm how say-so the game is, but the gameplay seems quite chill. Monkey's not very say-so. In fact, this game is not very say-so either, technically. But, do I want this song? No. But, yeah, we'll take this one. Yeah, sure, why not? But it does seem interesting to Monkey. I hear it's a dark game. Monkey seems to like dark games. And you have to make a lot of, difficult ethical decisions. Kinda sound interesting to Monkey. Paper's Place has a say-so filters, no worries. Oh, really? What kind of things does it filter? This is my jam. Which one is your jam, Huari? Anyways, now I probably should sleep as I'm very busy these next few days. Okay, sounds good. Get some good sleep, A-Fox. Good night. Sweet dreams. You seem a lot more say-so than another monkey I know. Oh, what other monkey? I think we forget that monkey isn't necessarily say-so just because of how polite you are. Oh, oh, well, thank you, I guess. Is monkey very polite? Oh, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I guess so. Time to sleep. Yeah. Have a good sleep, say Fox. Monkey streams are so comfy, we end forgetting it's not say-so. The ASMR voice is so calming that we get surprised when she sings music with curse words. I don't know about ASMR voice. Oh dear. Well, thank you, I guess. Good night, fellow tea now lovers. Oh, good night, A-Fox. Tea now. Okay, what music is this? Those who dwell in a star pierces the dark. Starts too quiet. A nice sleep well, yeah. It's nice. Do. So many music. Okay. This one's fun. Karma Train Dream. Oh, now we know this means alcohol dream. I like that. other monkey is Himari Koa. Oh, I think I know Koa. Maybe we'll take this one. Let's see. Himari Koa. Let me look up real quick. I think I remember when she joined Twitter. Himari Koa. Oh. Yeah, October 2021. Let me see. This should be on my lists. Oh, she's not? Oh, that's surprising. Maybe I haven't met her then. Oh, good to know. Always good to know more monkeys. Gotta make sure they're all on the list. Owns a bakery. Oh, that's nice. Her friend graduated, so she's taking a break, I think. Oh, I see. I hope things go well for her and her friend. Oh, I kinda like this one. And another one that I don't like as much that I can get rid of. I wasn't sure about this one, so let's replace it. Face of the Titans. Follow the trail. We can always change these later, I think. Hopefully we'll get to a save point. So Monkey can save the jukebox and not have to do this every time. We have returned to the most important aspect, the jukebox. So very important. I have no idea what's going on, but this music sounds amazing. Oh, hello! Gary, welcome! It's good to see you! So... Monkey has to choose music for our jukebox. I don't know how to explain. We gotta fill in the jukebox. I'm almost done though, I think. Ooh, I liked this one. Okay, so if that's the case, if I like that one, is there another one I like less? Let's see. Maybe this one. Get rid of this one. And put in Snowfall. Alright, that should be good enough, I think. Good enough for now. We can always change the jukebox later. There. Now is serving drinks and changing lives. Changing lives! We'll see about that. Oh, strawberry, I get it. Yeah! Hello, Berry. What is happening now? Oh, hello, Teddy! Welcome! We are playing some Valhalla. I just finished filling in the jukebox again. We gotta speed back to where we were last time. Because the game doesn't save the way that you might expect. The game basically has save points rather than most VNs have. Most VNs have Most VNs have save anytime, and this one has save points, so we gotta get back to where we were before. Alright. It's been a while. I had to switch to early shifts for a bit. Oh, I see. But I'm off tomorrow, so I'll try and stay awake. It's great to see you. Oh, Barry, take care of yourself though, okay? If you need sleeps, get some sleeps. But I'm so glad you were able to make it. I've definitely been missing you. It's great to have you. I'm Why you freeze on me now? Am I out? Maybe I did something wrong. Oh, I put too much bronze. Bronze? Also, yes, Mongoose, you got it. Yeah. Hi, Adi. Trap drum beat scratches my brain in all the right ways. Oh, which one has a trap drum beat? Monkey's no good at music. I'm really good at the beers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Manu is not a pun, but I have had people think a kind of goose. A kind of goose! A cute mongoose, like a monkey goose? Mongoose. This game is just for PC? I believe so. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. I believe it's on my PC for now. I think there's a Switch version too. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I missed you too. Oh, thank you, Barry. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, I think we're getting close to where we were before. Because our first customer left. Ah, new client. Okay. And, sorry to say this, but I need to take a quick run to the little monkey's room. I should be back in just a moment. So, if you don't mind, I figure I'll take a quick break here and then come back and we'll start talking to this client for real. Alright, be right back. Monkey is back. Sorry for the wait. Okay. Just refill my tea a little bit. Welcome back. Oh, thank you, Saturn. Alright. So I guess we can actually play the game now. Only an hour into stream, you know? We actually might start playing the game. Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, a client. New client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Let's go game time! Game time! Whoa, there's a game. Yeah, did you notice there's something behind me? I wasn't quite sure at first, but looks like... looks like there is a game. Let's see. Big gut punch. Fast. Okay. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Jill doesn't like his attitude. Alright, gut punch. Let's what's this? Nighttime drink? Let's yoru bang. Let's bang. Monkey's gotta look up this kanji. One of them definitely looks like nighttime. Like bangohan no bang. Let's bang what? Banshaku? Let's banshaku? Drink at home with one's evening meal. Dinner time drink. Oh, I don't know this one. Banshaku. Let's banshaku. Ah, yeah, banshaku. Although it usually means at home with dinner. Ah, I see. I was thinking maybe we're closer to izakaya, but we don't have snacks as far as I can tell. Just drinks. Okay. Where's my mouse? Here we go. So we did kind of do this part already, I think. So, because it's supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Bitter, manly, strong. I'm not sure what makes a drink manly. You put testosterone in it? Okay. Optional karma tree. Let's give him a few, huh? He might like some karma tree. He wants a bit. Let's give him 5. Get him real drunk so he starts talking to us. No snacks. I'm heartbroken. I know! I don't see a snack menu. But the game tells us to eat snacks while we play, so I guess that's better. I've been to a couple. Some have edamame. One had fresh crab. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Monkey wants to go try all the izakaya. There's a great short form anime that Monkey's enjoying. I've been reading the manga too, called Wakako Sake. So Wakako is the name of the main character, and Sake like sake, like alcohol. And it's just this cute short form about Wakako visiting izakaya on the way home from work and stuff. It's really nice. In my experience, a manly drink usually means tastes awful, Mama. Why would you want that? Do men taste awful? I always need a lot of snacks to go with a lot of tea. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Lots of snacks, lots of tea. Give me my fruity drinks or give me nothing. Beer tastes bad. Monkey just doesn't like the taste of alcohol in general, as far as I can tell. Most drinks I've had, if I can taste the alcohol, I'm not a big fan. even if I like the rest of it. I don't know what it is. It reminds me... It feels like how some people can't eat cilantro. Like, it tastes bad to them, just genetically. And if it's in a dish, they can definitely tell it's in there. It feels like maybe it's that sort of thing to a monkey. I really... Mostly, I can't drink any alcohol where you can taste the alcohol. And my ability to register that there's alcohol in it is a lot stronger, I think, than the majority of people. Even when it's in food sometimes. Though usually when it's in food, the alcohol cooks off enough that it doesn't bother monkeys, so I can enjoy the flavor. Beer was used more as a food substitute way back. Ah, yeah! Fun fact is that historians now believe that it is possible that humans created beer before they created bread. So beer is not an alcohol that tastes like bread. It's very possibly that bread is a food that tastes like beer. But you know, a lot of animals like alcohol. There are squirrels who drink alcohol, and birds who drink alcohol, and deer who drink alcohol. Well, more like they eat it, I guess, because in nature, it's more likely to still be in fruit form, like a fermented fruit, than in drink form. But, lots and lots of animals like alcohol. Monkeys like alcohol. Just not this monkey, I guess. Usually, because the alcohol is so strong that it overpowers any other flavor, like the first items. Ah, I see. Yeah, for monkey, even if it's light, I still notice it. I used to think it was because monkey doesn't like bitter, and I blamed it on that. But over time, I realized that there are bitter flavors that I enjoy, and a little bit of bitterness can add a lot to a dish in terms of like interest and balance. So it seems like it's literally just the alcohol taste, and I don't know why. Oh yeah, most spirits taste like nail polish remover to me. Oh my goodness! Don't drink nail polish remover though, okay, Barry? That's very dangerous. I feel like I usually hear liquors compared to rubbing alcohol when they're strong and not tasty. Because it's still alcohol, but you shouldn't drink that either. That rubbing alcohol, I think, sometimes has compounds in it that are bad for you. But definitely do not drink nail polish remover. That is dangerous. I'll leave my alcohol hotcakes with there's a reason mixed drinks is a universal custom law. I see. If you like lighter flavors, there are lighter flavors out there. Like, Japanese alcohols tend to be very light and crisp. Monkeys still can't really drink most of the beers, but some of them, I think it was Asahi on tap that I thought was okay. Just tasted like bread. And a lot of Japanese sake, also they have this crisp, clean feeling. Monkeys tried a lot of alcohols. I've tried a lot. I've not liked many of them, but I've tried a lot of them. Monkey's favorite alcohols were sometimes... I like ice wine if it for a little bit, because it's very desserty. It's a good dessert wine. And there was a great port wine that I had once that I was surprised how much I enjoyed. But the problem is, even if I enjoy an alcohol, usually after I drink a little bit of it, I start tasting the alcohol more rather than less. A lot of people say the more you drink, the less you taste the alcohol. For monkey, it's the opposite. So I can't drink very much before it stops being pleasant. But the port I had was really fun, because it was like, at first you get hit with this sweet, rich, fruity flavor, and as you finish drinking it and the flavor left on your tongue, the aftertaste, it becomes this beautiful nutty flavor. It was so good. I liked that. I liked the nutty flavor at the end especially. No, I don't like cilantro. We call it coriander. Ah, yes. But I don't know if it's the genetic thing or I just don't like how it's supposed to taste. A friend of mine found out she had the genetic thing later in life. She thought that her parents thought she was just being picky about the cilantro, so they made her keep eating it. But later on, she got tested, and it proved that it was like the genetic thing. I think she said it tasted like toothpaste or something to her. Something very much not for eating. So, I think the flavor is just completely different from the normal flavor. But it's impossible to know, right? How do you know that your taste is the same as my taste? Is your red my blue? Is my brown your green? I don't know. Out of curiosity, how do you feel about foods cooked with alcohol, like wine braising and stuff? The alcohol is supposed to be cooked out. Monkey actually can enjoy things cooked with alcohol. And in fact, what little cooking Monkey knows how to do, I have cooked with alcohol. I add alcohol to certain things that I make. Like my beef stroganoff has a tiny bit of alcohol in it. And a lot of Japanese food is actually cooked with sake and mirin, which are both alcoholic. And so, for the most part, I don't mind it in food. I think it does impart more flavor. And the general flavors besides the alcohol flavor, I do enjoy. And mostly the alcohol gets pretty cooked off by the time it gets to you because it's so volatile. Oh, and it helps with the aroma, right? Because it's volatile, it brings the aromas into your mouth. So the amount that you would typically use to cook doesn't bother Monkey at all. It tastes good to Monkey. But if you add a little bit more than typical, Monkey can tell. Like recently at home, we've been eating a lot of fish, and the fish is like washed or marinated in sake and some other things. And recently we had one, and Monkey was like, "Oh, this almost tastes a little bit like alcohol." And I asked, and it turned out that my family had marinated it a little bit longer than usual in the alcohol this time around, just to give it a try. And they hadn't noticed that it tasted like alcohol, but Monkey could tell. So I'm kind of very sensitive to that flavor, even in cooked foods. But it doesn't usually come out that way. Like most sauces, most like red wine braises, red wine sauces, and all sorts of other alcohol cooking. Mostly, if you do it the normal way, Monkey won't think it tastes too much like alcohol. The only time that Monkey was like, "Okay, this is not edible," when someone cooked with alcohol, was when I had some friends. They made crepes, but they made like an alcohol and fruit. I can't remember what kind of fruit, some sort of berry sauce. But they put in way too much alcohol. I don't think even 20% of the alcohol cooked off. So it was basically just an alcohol syrup instead of a syrup flavored with alcohol. That was too much. I couldn't eat that. Yes, ma'am. Oh? Yes. You mean in response to no drinking nail polish remover? Oh, good. Oh, good. It's not good for you. Hi, Nao-san. Oh, hello! Hinaho Tachibana-san. Hello! Welcome! Sake and soju are very nice. Ah! Soju especially is very smooth. Ah, I see. So you do like the smooth alcohols. I've yet to try soju, but I really want to. Aha! Hello again, Nao. Hello, Chifa! Welcome! How you doing? My friend can't stand cheese, and I love it. Ah! I wish we could swap tongues, not in a lewd way, so I could understand why. Yeah! So, for cheese, Monkey loves cheese. Monkey grew up with cheese. I think cheese is one of those things you could add to anything, and Monkey thinks is great. Just like egg, you can add it to anything, and Monkey thinks it's great. But, my guess with the cheese is cheese is extremely rich, right? And some of it is fermented, some of it is not. There's a lot of different kinds of cheese, right? There's the light ferment cheese, there's the hard cheeses, soft cheeses. There's cheeses with like things growing in it, for lack of a better word. Like the blue cheeses and stuff. Lots and lots of kinds of cheeses. So, the ones that are more pungent, obviously, some people don't like pungency, period. But even the light ones, people might find the cheese a little too rich, I wonder. Do they like milk at all? I'm not really a big fan of alcohol, especially the type of dish that involve alcohol. Ah, I see. Oh dear, the scary side of cooking with alcohol, lol. Pretty sure you're supposed to make sure it's all cooked out. Me too. Yeah. I don't think they did it quite right. Also, am I the only one who doesn't like alcohol at all? Am I weird? I just don't like the taste, the bitter. You know, Chito, apparently that's not too uncommon. I have heard of a lot of other people who feel the same way. I don't particularly like alcohol, for example. I can't seem to learn to enjoy the taste of the alcohol itself. Everything else about it is fun, but the alcohol component, I just don't really like. Ethanol, I guess it is, the flavor of ethanol. But I know a few other people, and I've heard of other people who also agree that it's just the flavor that turns them off from it. So it must not be that unusual, I guess. There's Ryder. Is he still on the character development arc? I guess so. I'm not opposed to alcohol entirely. I quite like the culinary arts in general, so finding my preferences are important. This is why, Monkey, every time I'm out with family and they order alcohol, I will try a little bit. I'll take a sip here and there of all of the different kinds of alcohols so that I can see if I like it or not. It's just usually I don't. Sorry to say. One of Monkey's siblings said, one time we were out and Monkey felt like, oh, everyone else is ordering a mixed drink, and the mixed drinks, they all look so good, right? There's like pineapple or matcha or all sorts of fun flavors and ginger. And so I was like, maybe I'll get one. And my sibling, she looked at me and she gave me a look and she said, think about it this way. Would you prefer, look at the description of the drink. Would you prefer this drink if it didn't have alcohol in it? And Monkey thought about it, and I thought, yeah, I guess so. I probably would enjoy the flavor a lot better without it. And so that's how Monkey was convinced that mixed drinks are interesting sounding, but I only want the, what do they call them? The virgin ones, the mocktails. There needs to be a better culture of non-alcoholic cocktails. I found a book once that seemed like it had some really fun and interesting recipes for mocktails, but it was in Japanese and I wasn't able to read it at the time, so I didn't buy it. Maybe I should go back and find it again. But yeah, in cooking, if they cook off all the alcohol like you're supposed to, then it doesn't bother Monkey at all. Ryder's laptop is broken right now, unfortunately. Oh no! I didn't hear that! Oh, poor Ryder! Oh, I hope his laptop gets well soon. Or gets replaced soon. Oh, poor Ryder. The heavy cheese is awesome. Ah, you like heavy cheeses, people. That's fun. Fine with milk, yeah. Oh, then I wonder if they would enjoy cheeses like cottage cheese or that kind of thing. Very minimally processed, not even fermented, just curdled. Or like cream cheese. Cream cheese is also a good one, with a very light flavor. It's more creamy and milky than fermented. Also, being drunk isn't exactly my cup of tea. I see. I don't drink to get drunk. I drink because I like the taste. That's nice. That's nice. It's always nice when Monkey's a little bit jealous of people who can enjoy things like alcohol and coffee because there's such a huge culture around both of these substances in terms of just culinary, of flavors and stuff. It's like a whole world opens up to you in terms of fun flavors, right? This monkey just can't get around it, unfortunately. I get sleepy before I get sick, thankfully. Oh, that's great. That's good, Mongoose. I'm glad to hear it. It's always dangerous with substances. You don't want to overdose. I'll stick with grape juice. Yeah, you know, Chito, actually, speaking of grape juice, Monkey wasn't super into grape juice growing up. Maybe because it's so sweet, and most grape juice you get sold is mostly apple juice anyway. But, at least around here. But Monkey recently had the best grape juice I've ever had before. Because Monkey was given a gift once from someone who went to a wine tasting, I guess. And he brought back wines for everyone, but he knew that Monkey doesn't like alcohol. And so he brought back what this particular vineyard had was they had grape juice made out of wine grapes. And I was impressed because I was like, okay, so it's just grape juice in a fancy bottle. But I appreciated the sentiment, you know? So it's really nice of him to do that. But I didn't expect much of it. But we cracked it open for like a fancy dinner one time because, you know, it's fancy, so you have it with fancy dinners, right? And it was the best grape juice Monkey has ever had. Oh, it was so good. Monkey was like, why don't more fancy places learn about this? Because it's a great non-alcoholic option for people who like something that would go well with dinner but don't want to drink wine. Because it was crisp and it wasn't too sweet and it had a depth of flavor to it that was really good and a little bit acidic. It actually went well with dinner. Whereas most things they give you is mocktails or other things along with dinner as an alcohol substitute. It's like they can't figure out how to make a non-alcoholic drink that isn't full of sugar. And so it coats your mouth and makes it really hard to appreciate the rest of the food. Plus, it makes you really full. And so it's just not quite right. I wish there was more like tea or tisanes or other, you know, non-sweet beverages. And this beverage worked pretty well, actually. As a non-alcoholic beverage, it wasn't too sweet at all. And so it's added that same sort of synergy that I think a wine is supposed to when you have a fancy dinner. Cream cheese and smoked salmon. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. In very old England, we pour flaming brandy over our Christmas pudding. Oh! No alcohol survived. Wow! I have had desserts that are like rum or brandy flavored. Sometimes it still tastes a little too much like alcohol to me. Like I've had rum raisin ice cream and stuff like that. It tends to taste like alcohol. But if it's flaming... if it's flaming and no alcohol survives, maybe Monkey could still like it. That sounds pretty... how do you say? Spectacular? Mongoose, Christmas pudding isn't really a thing elsewhere. Oh, really? Is Christmas pudding only a thing in England? Oh... it sounds pretty tasty. I don't think I've ever had it though. Come to think of it. Let me look at an image. Christmas pudding. Yeah, not sure if I've had it. Don't think so. Sweet dried fruit pudding traditionally served as part of Christmas dinner. That's cool though. That's cool. There's also one called maggot-infested cheese? Really? That people actually eat, and apparently it's a delicacy in some countries. Oh, interesting. I don't think I've ever eaten maggots. But you know, bugs are surprisingly tasty. You humans need to give it a try. I get the feeling that back in the day, you guys probably ate a lot of bugs too, because monkeys, in general, we eat a lot of bugs and fruits and stuff, right? So, some of them are pretty good. I never tried maggots though. It's a really heavy ball of fruitcake. Ah, I see. Maybe I've tried it then, because I've had fruitcake. Fruitcake tends to be a little bit too dense for monkey. It's kind of... I don't know, maybe I'm eating it wrong, but... it's a little dense. Is there a banana juice? Well, banana's kind of hard to juice, I would say. It's more like mushed up bananas automatically become banana smoothie. And then if you freeze it, you get banana ice cream, actually. If you want an easy ice cream recipe and you like the flavor of banana, mash up some banana and put it in the freezer. Instant ice cream. Well, I guess as long as it takes to freeze. And then ice cream. It's pretty good. You can add other flavors to it too if you like chocolate and things. Why does most 5-star restaurants go for wine instead of soda? My guess is it's this similar thing. Because wine, when you get really into wine, you start to see there is a huge culture around all sorts of flavors and stuff. The depth of flavor is a lot stronger than you can get from most sodas. There's all different kinds. Like you can have drier and you can have sweeter, and there's nuance in there that's impossible to describe in words. I don't think we have words for it right now. But there are lots of different flavors in the different wines, and so when you pair them with food, it's just like pairing a sauce with a dish, right? You're pairing them with the idea that it'll go well together. And so you want something that there's a lot of range to the flavor, but it also won't overpower the flavor of the meal itself. And sodas, unfortunately, because of they do tend to be very sweet as well. They don't have a good... they don't pair well with most foods, because having too much sugar on your tongue prevents you from being able to taste other things well. So that's the first reason. And then secondly, most sodas are not fermented, and fermenting is what often brings out a lot of depth of flavor from a lot of things. You might notice fermenting and other like processes like that bring out more flavors. And not a lot of soda is fermented. So, and then there's also just a huge culture in general around wine in Europe. That is just, it's become so intertwined with the style of culinary. It's almost like asking why most East Asian recipes use soy sauce. Well, it's because it's the flavor of the dish at this point, A lot of human societies drank alcohol instead of water sometimes because because of the alcohol content. It's sanitized. It's an easy way to get sanitized fluids into you. And so I think over time that just morphed into the drinking cultures of a lot of different cultures, I guess. So I think that's the main reasons I would guess. My personal opinion, take it with a grain of salt. As to why wine is such a popular beverage with fancy European-style dinners specifically. Wine is seen as a classy drink, Chito. I guess so. Probably because of also how much work goes into it. It's a type of drink where from everything from the soil that you plant the soil that you plant the grapes in, to the process when you're fermenting it, to how it's bottled, it all affects the flavor, right? And it's all a very long and careful process. And so there's a lot of effort that goes into it, which is, I think, what makes it feel classy. I guess, appreciating all the work that went into making these subtle flavors. Or other beverage. Monkey eating fleas. try... hello? Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we back? Sorry for the little blip there. I tried grasshopper pupae. Tasted like shrimp. Ah! I have not tried grasshopper pupae. I have tried, I think they were grasshoppers. No, they were crickets. I tried crickets. A lot of bugs taste like shrimp. Bugs and shrimp and crustaceans, these are all very related. If you look at them, crustaceans just look like giant spiders, right? And shrimps, they also look like just giant water bugs. It's pretty good, actually. Instant ice cream? I'm sold. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Banana split. Ah, banana split. There's a reason wine tasters sound all poetic. Yeah, trying to find the words to describe a sense that doesn't have a lot of words, is hard. Like, how do you describe music, right? How would you say the timbre of a guitar versus the timbre of a trombone, right? They're different, but how would you describe it? And so with flavors, it's the same way. When you're trying to describe a flavor, eventually you just start getting into poetry, I guess. Sommeliers certainly do have quite the extensive vocabulary, though. Yeah, sommeliers are really cool, by the way. In order to be an official licensed sommelier, you have to have such an incredible ability to taste, and also an incredible ability to just have lots and lots of knowledge locked inside your head. Because they can taste something and tell you where it came from and in what year. And how is that even possible? How can you have that good sense of taste and that good sense of memory? It's pretty cool. I find it pretty cool. It does make Monkey wish I could enjoy alcohol, but I keep trying it over and over again, and thus far, not yet. In truth, my palate is quite dull. So I can't taste the hints most professionals do, unfortunately. Really? I imagine you're underestimating yourself at least a little bit, though, Saturn. Since you like cooking, I feel like most people who like cooking, they're pretty good at tasting, you know? You got a better sense of it than most people. Monkey really likes food, and I think I'm starting to get the impression that I have a better sense of taste than I realize. I just never had the words for it. And so I never desired the words for it. Monkey was always just like, this tastes good. This I'm not so into. It was all very top level, high level. But if I really think about it, as Monkey's family makes the effort to make sure that Monkey knows the difference between different flavors, I'm starting to be able to distinguish things that I thought before that people are like, they say they taste this or that, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't taste it. But the more that I get to taste things, especially while cooking, like if my family's cooking and they throw something new in and they're like, okay, taste it now, then I'm like, oh, I see. So some of it is just having the words and paying attention. A little bit like listening to music. If you don't know any of the instruments, you could be like, I like this, I don't like this, I don't know. But as you start to learn the instruments, you can start to piece it apart. We're back. Oh, good. Why do monkeys associated with eating fleas? Oh, it's a social thing? How shall I put this? On Flowerfruit Mountain, we don't have a huge flea problem, which is why monkeys never actually done this. But kind of like cats, monkeys have depending on the monkeys, not all monkeys I think, but a lot of monkeys have a social grooming aspect, especially the social monkeys. Humans might have it too, I wonder, maybe back in the day. I don't know about nowadays. But monkeys have a social grooming aspect, so we'll groom each other's fur as like the way that cats like will lick each other as sort of a social It's nice, you know? It's like getting petted. It's like head pats. It's the monkey version of head pats. We head pat each other all the time and it feels nice. And one of the reasons for doing it, traditionally, was to pick out things from inside your fur. And that's why it's called grooming, because it not only feels good, but it helps you to keep your fur coat clean too. And so if you have fleas, for example, you can have your friends and family pick out the fleas. And since fleas are edible, and you don't want to just let them go because then they'll go infest someone else anyways, you might as well just make a snack out of it. So, grooming and snacking at the same time is kind of a monkey tradition. Kinda nice. Cleaning each other's fur is a bonding exercise in monkey society. And Wiley's good protein. Yeah. Exactly. That's a great way to put it, Mongoose. Sleep problems. Yeah. Not so much on Flower Fruit Mountain, luckily. Pour some more tea. Okay. Let me mix this drink. It's just been sitting here this whole time. Mix the drink. Oh, too much maybe. Let's see. Aged. Oh, I forgot to age it. Okay. Monkey needs to learn to read recipes. Monkey's being too hasty. 1, 2, and let's give him a bunch of Parmesan. 8. There we go. Gut punch. I have to go now. Need to do some things before going to rest because I work tomorrow. Oh, sounds good. Good luck with the things you have to do, and I hope you rest well. Elsa is very funny and cute. Oh, thank you. I don't know about that, but I'm glad you think so. Thank you. New sub. Oh, thank you so much. I hope to see you again soon, then, Inaho. Welcome back soon. Or I hope to welcome you back soon. Have a good rest of your day. It's getting late for me. I gotta sleep. Nice meeting you. Oh, you too, Mongoose. Oh, it's great that you were able to make it, and thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun meeting you in person. Have some good sleep, sweet dreams, and I hope to see you again soon. Yana-san. Bye-bye, Inaho-san. Okay, let's serve this gut punch then. Here. You can actually do it then. Yes, it's my job. This crack house is a bar. First, the previous guy calls us the hellhole. This guy thinks we're a crack house. By the way, have you heard of the Filipino dish called chicken adobo? I like adobo. I like adobo in general. It involves the addition of soda as ingredient. Oh, really? And it's really good, especially with rice. Oh, I had no idea they use soda. That's so interesting. I imagine the compounds do something to the meat. I know there are certain things you can do. I've heard of using like soda to marinate barbecue meats, I think. Because of the way it tenderizes the meat. I'm not sure what component, if it's the carbonation or something else. Oh, I didn't know adobo does that too, though. That's really cool. Adobo chicken is so good. It is pretty good. I also really like, amongst Filipino dishes, I like, what is it called? Oh no, monkey's blanking. But the Filipino food's pretty good. Soda Simply 5 gives it a sweet flavor. Ah, that helps too. My internet is going down. Oh no! I hope you have a great stream if you see this, and I hope to see you soon. Oh, okay, Barry. Good luck with your internet, and I hope to see you again soon too. It was great having you. Thanks so much for coming. Have a great rest of your day, and good luck with your internet. Okay. Hellhole, crack house, exactly. Everyone today. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? This is fair though, this is fair. We have established that something crazy happened in the bathroom with doggos yesterday or over the weekend. I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? This guy's very unhappy. Very unhappy. The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Got his name from the payment registry. Let's see. Oh, is that the guy who likes sex work? Ah, yeah, now I remember. I almost forgot. Cause yeah, we've already talked to him a little bit. That's... We were right around there when we had to end last time. You're right. Cola is more acidic than lemon juice. Really? I didn't know that. So I have heard recipes that involve using it to tenderize. Ah, that must be it. That must be what Monkey's thinking about. I wonder if the flavors in the drink itself would add to the taste. I think so. I think that's why you use cola specifically versus other sodas. Is cause the cola plant has these nice, really savory flavors, right? If you've ever tried to imagine cola drinks without all the sugar and carbonation, it has this very savory flavor to it. Very herbal, actually. And that seems like a nice thing to add to some meat, to some red meats, I guess. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. This is also fair. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. Jill is very good at putting up with things, I guess. She doesn't like this guy's attitude, but she's a professional. And she takes her job seriously, so she's gonna be... she's gonna be professional. Coke, at the very least, is almost 1.5 times more acidic on the pH scale. Wow! 2.7 to 2.0 respectively. Oh! And isn't the pH scale logarithmic? Or am I wrong? The sugar could also maybe caramelize a bit. Oh, you're right. That's true. And caramelizing the sugar, in some ways it makes it less overwhelmingly sweet and adds more of that umami. Now I'm getting ideas along. Sound like pretty good ideas to me. Lemon juice is famous in the western side, right? I usually see movies or shows involving people selling lemonade. Ah, that's true. Lemonade specifically, so that's lemon juice with added water and sugar typically for your basic lemonade. It's pretty common as a summer drink in the West. It's very refreshing. And I think because it's so simple, the stereotype is that children who are trying to learn responsibility can set up their own lemonade selling business. But I don't think that you see so much of that nowadays because I feel like a lot of places have cracked down on selling food products. Sprite is the go-to adobo ingredient. Ah, I can see that. Because for the adobo, you want something... You still want the sweetness, but you want something a little less strong flavored. Next time I marinate some things in Coke, I'll be sure to tell you how it goes. Please do! Oh, that's exciting. Here in my country, it's different. We sell boku juice. Oh, what is boku juice like? I'm going to look it up. Book juice. Let's see. Images maybe? Oh. Oh, so it's like a brand, huh? I see, I see. Let's see. Let's go back to the... Here we go. This is what you're talking about, Chito. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No, I am a bartender. My job is being a bartender, not a sex worker. No. Oh dear. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Wow, this guy's a little rude, isn't he? These are my two possible uses for him. Drinks and sex work, I guess. Oh, so the bartender in-game is a girl? Yeah, there's, I don't think I can show you right now. But maybe in a little bit I can show you. We actually can see what the main character looks like. Yeah, this guy, he's a... I wonder what's up with him. Such pleasant clientele tonight. Really though. May I ask why you decided to come to the art bar then? Somebody recommended me to this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. Oh, I see, I see. Well, at least someone likes us. I don't think I'm the most polite person in the world, but my man. Yeah, I don't think Ingram's the most polite person in the world, I guess. Oh dear. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. Oh, a regular! So maybe we know her. I mean, not us, but Jill. Jill probably knows her. A regular? Can I ask who? No. Eh? Why not? I don't understand. I don't understand. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. You know who picked the music? You know who picked the music? A monkey. He likes Monkey's music, I guess. Well, that's nice. I appreciate that. I'll take the compliment. By the way, there's this called Gyaru in Japan, which is usually associated with sex work. Not exactly, Chico, not exactly. That's kind of, in some ways, it's a bit of a stereotype that some people might find offensive, actually, so you'll want to be careful. Gyaru does get associated with sex work, but it's the same way that in a lot of countries, different kinds of fashions get associated with sex work. And it's a little unfortunate, honestly, because Gyaru is just a fashion style. In fact, it's a fashion style that developed because there were a lot of Japanese people when Japan and the West first started having a lot more close relations, who felt that Japanese fashion was extremely restrictive in terms of a sense of freedom, especially for girls. And so this fashion style evolved out of seeing what's popular in the West and taking it to an extreme. So that included flashy clothing, blonde hair, tan skin, all of these sorts of things. And it developed in its own way into its own style separate from Western fashion. Because of personal tastes and also because it was a street fashion. So street fashions tend to evolve into their own culture really nicely. But because these were girls who were trying to be more culturally liberated than the Japanese norm, this sometimes included things like being more sex positive or being more willing to do sex work and that sort of thing. And so a lot of people started associating the fashion with being more promiscuous, even though there's no real direct connection. So some people find it a little bit offensive because they don't want you to think that just because they dress a certain way, they also, are okay with you hitting on them or something like that. In fact, even sex workers probably don't like people just hitting on them randomly, right? When they're off the clock. Depending on the person, obviously. And so there are associations as sort of a stereotype, but in terms of real world, it's just a fashion. Compliment. My goodness. Right? Maybe he doesn't think that we're the ones who picked the music. He was sure it's not us, so he can say the compliment. They're apparently still young students. Well, traditionally the gyaru fashion was started by teenagers. But nowadays it's a fashion that's been around long enough that I think that it's extended to a wider range of age groups now. It's only that in Japan, you can only really be free with your fashion. You can only really be that free with your fashion when you're young, because the moment you need to get a job, they're very, very strict about how you dress, down to whether or not you dye your hair. You can't have piercings. You probably shouldn't tan your skin. People won't take you seriously. And so most people play with fashion when they're young and then have to more or less get rid of most of it by the time they're in the working world, unfortunately. I guess it's kind of true everywhere in the world. In a lot of places in the world, I guess. But especially in Japan. Maybe not the place to talk about this, Yuto. I think it's okay, but I would want to make sure that the misconceptions are corrected, because I think these sorts of misconceptions can lead to a lot of problems sometimes when people assume things about other people without it's like any stereotype, right? Any stereotype, you kind of want to make sure that it gets corrected if it seems like it could cause trouble for people. Oh, I see. Yeah, because gyaru is basically just a street fashion. Japan has a really strong culture of street fashion, and it does tend to be mostly heralded by young kids because of, like I said, because of their more freedom to play with fashion. In school, oftentimes there are restrictions on what you can do. And some schools are very strict about it as well. They say you can't dye your hair, you can't get piercings, that sort of thing. But still, it's still more free than as an adult. And that's also why Harajuku as a fashion street exists. In Japanese culture, people actually go to places and then dress up if they're gonna dress up in something flashy, because they don't want to bother people. It's the whole kuki yomu thing, you know, the game kuki yomu, reading the atmosphere. In Japan, this is very important. So you don't want to draw attention for the most part. But there are these little hot spots in Japan where it's okay. So people will go there, change into their fashions, enjoy being around other people who enjoy fashion, then change back into plain clothes before they go home. So gyaru is very much related to other fashions like lolita that Monkey likes. There's morike, there's, visual kei. There's all sorts of... visual kei is kind of a music genre as well, but you kind of see what I mean. There are all these street fashions that really... They're really about the fashion, but sometimes they get associated with other things. Like Lolita fashion. You can be into Lolita fashion, but not be into sort of a more cutesy Victorian style lifestyle. Some people really love that. Some people don't care. Are gals gyaru? Ah, exactly. So gyaru is the Japanese pronunciation of the word gal, G-A-L. That's how they pronounce gal, gyaru. Which is interesting because girl is also very similar. It's garu without the gya. It's garu. Longer I believe as well. But gyaru specifically, they take their name from the West, from English, partially because it's a fashion that borrows from the West. Like Lolita, the name is a Western name as well. It's a nickname for Dolores that sounded kind of cute, so it got adapted into the name of the fashion. Whereas, for example, Morike means sort of like forest look, forest fashion. And they just used the Japanese word for that because it's not specifically borrowed over from a Western fashion. Back in the day before gyaru even, early in the Meiji era, maybe a little bit before, there was a similar sort of thing happening. They called them modern garu, which means modern girls. And these were the types of girls, if you look at like Taisho fashion, early Showa fashion, these were the types of girls who, instead of wearing kimono, they wore Western fashion, which at the time would have been sort of a flapperish style, ish. Or slightly Victorian. Basically, they wore Western clothing instead of the local clothing. And similarly to gyaru, they got a bad reputation, actually. People started saying that, oh, they've got no morals, this and that, because they care so much about, you know, Western ideas of freedom and stuff. They're probably terrible people. And it just wasn't true. It was just a fashion, you know? But sometimes that's what happens when with niche fashions, right? It's like saying all goth people are depressed. That's not true. Or emo, or punk. All punks are anarchists who are trying to like take down the government. Monkey wears punk sometimes. I'm not trying to take down the government. There are associations that are made due to the visual imagery, and some of the culture around the fashion itself does promote certain types of actions and people as well. But it doesn't mean that everyone feels that way. It'd be like saying that everyone who wears a t-shirt goes to the beach every day. And that's just not true. If you can wear a t-shirt, you're probably in a place where the weather's pretty good. And maybe you live at a place near a beach, and a lot of people who do go to the beach a lot wear t-shirts. But just because you wear a t-shirt every day doesn't mean you go to the beach every day. Punk monkey? A little bit. My punk tends to be more of the Asian style punk rather than the Euro style punk or the US style punk. But I like it. I am a big fan of tartan. I'm a big fan of red and black. I'm a big fan of dangly things. I love dangly things on clothing. So like chains or belts or dangly jewelries. It's pretty cool. And the sort of like ripped look can look really nice. I wanna see gyaru now. You know, gyaru is not a fashion that I ever really got into personally. But there are aspects of it that I find pretty cool. If you've heard of himekaji, hime style in my opinion takes a lot from gyaru. In terms of having like the big blonde hair, and kind of flashiness, and fancy nails and things like that. I also like so there amongst gyaru, there's the ones who go really tan. They're called ko gyaru. Ko being like kocha, like black tea. So ko meaning like darker gyaru. They go really all in on the tanning. Monkey's not so into that. But I do like some of the things that... There's a style of gyaru, I forget what it's called now. There's a style of gyaru that's more muted. Especially popular with schoolgirls who can't do too much fashion stuff because of their school restrictions. What is it called again? Monkey can't remember at the moment, but one thing that they pull from Gyaru that Monkey thinks is really cute is kind of the slouchy socks. They're kind of hard to get outside Japan, so I don't really have very many, though I've played around with doing it with normal socks. But they have these slouchy socks that are like... They're almost like fluffy... They look like fluffy leg warmers because they slouch their socks down so much around their shoes. And it looks really nice. I like it. I think it looks comfy and cute. You already have blonde hair. It's true! It's true! I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to dye it. But I would have to style it. And I'm not really good at Gyaru style. Some of them are cute though. They have very big hair. The Gyarus. Very insightful. Monkey seems very knowledgeable about Japanese fashion. Oh, hello! Hovos? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hovos? Welcome. Japanese fashion is one of Monkey's hobbies, I guess you could say. I'm really into street fashion specifically. So I guess I know a little bit here and there. Not so much knowledgeable as, I've just been interested in it for long enough that I soak up a little bit here and there. Alright, let's keep talking to Ingram. Anna. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Oh, poor Gil. Anna, Dana, that's our boss, right? Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. Is this guy okay? He makes me a little bit worried. I don't know that I particularly like him, but I am worried about him because you know it's a bad world. It's a bad world that this game is set in, so I imagine he's having a hard time. I imagine everyone's having a hard time. That's an interesting change of heart. No more criticism. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. Oh. So someone he finds very important. You know my boss? Ah! Is boss the regular? She didn't talk to him though, when she came by. I don't know her, but I know who she is. Okay, so she's not the one who recommended it. But is boss famous? Is our boss famous? Dana Zane, the Red Comet. Oh, famous. Best boss. Maybe this is why we have a poster of her. A woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. Oh my goodness! Boss is a fighter! That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. Really? So we don't know much about Boss. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar. That sounds... Boss lore, yeah! Let's learn about Boss. Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? Oh, that's right, we did learn that she does fight a lot. That was mentioned, and she does have a mechanical arm. I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. Oh yeah? So she's a legend! You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Oh, so he's seen her in action. Wow. I guess she used to be security then? I don't know much, but you are adorable, so I'm subscribing. Good luck with whatever you do. Thank you so much. Hello, Louis Aguillon. Welcome to the Tianshi Club. Thank you so much. I don't know about adorable, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Also, hi and bye. Okay. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for dropping by. Hello, friend. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Oh, I see. Ingram is terrified of our boss. Oh, fascinating. Interesting. That's what I think. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. Oh. Maybe boss is also our bouncer. Deal with clients personally. Yo. Small Bean sent me. He knows I like kawaii VTubers. Hello, Eduardo. Gutierrez? I apologize if I am totally butchering your name. But welcome to the TST Club. Oh, Bean-chan, thank you for sending friends. I don't know about kawaii, but thank you, and welcome. Let's see. One involved class 5 weaponry. Ooh. The other one a pickup artist. Oh. And the latest had an alpaca. Eh? Seems like we get a lot of interesting animals in this bar. Okay, so class 5 weaponry. I don't know what that means, but it sounds scary. A pickup artist. Someone who must have been bothering people and had to be let out. At least Ingram hasn't continued to bother us in that way. We said no, and he accepted it, so that's nice. I don't know about the alpaca though. Alpacas are not very dangerous as far as Monkey understands. They're very gentle creatures, actually a little bit delicate. Very emotionally delicate. Yo, monkey-san? Monkey-san? What's a monkey-san? You mad kawaii with that voice. No. I don't know about that, but thank you. Oh dear. Oh, it's from Smoldy. Yeah, Smoldy. Thank you. Alpacas are friends. What are they doing on a list like that? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I've completely forgotten for Smoldy and now collaborate. Oh, Rin-chan, I want to collab soon. I'm sorry, I'm so busy. We were supposed to collab. Hopefully soon. Okay. And alpaca? Stood out to Ingram too. You know, he's starting to be a little friendlier with us. That's nice. Not really an alpaca, but... What does that mean? What is an alpaca when it's not really an alpaca? I don't know. There's this woman that owns a textile company. Oh. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. Okay. I guess she wasn't an alpaca, but she said she was. Okay. That's a little different. There's a lot to unpaca there. Not alpaca, but unpaca. Hey, Moki-san. How come a cute thing like you doesn't have an army of simps? to this question. Thank you. I don't know if I am a cute thing, but thank you. I don't know. Chat, you help me out here. Well, how do I respond to this question? Oh dear. I am just monkey. That's why. Well, there is Ryder and Shatter. Ryder and Shatter are my monkey army. My personal Kishi. Kishi? Is that right? Knights? Knights of the Monkey Ranch. Alright. Especially Ryder, the great protagonist. Oh, you think so, Chito? She started spitting on everything afterwards. Uh-oh. Now that is a health issue. You know, saying you're an animal that you're not, that, you know, can be acceptable. But spitting on everything is a bad idea. Especially in a place that serves consumables. My boss had to show her the exit. That makes sense. Kishi? 違う。ピエロだ。ピエロ騎士？騎士のピエロ？Well, also our resident jester then. In a very important position. I guess I hold the monkey wrench all the same, Lamar. Yeah, wield the monkey wrench. By the way, where's the Shatter and now collab? We've collabed officially twice. I guess not including. I remember, Shatter, you said once that technically, if we're going with collabs, I guess you were my first collab partner twice. You were my first official collab partner, and you were also the first person to play games with me on stream, right? Way back when Monkey was trying out playing Scrabble. The Scrabble one you'll probably have to go way back in the video log for. But my other collabs, I've tried to keep a playlist for. So if you go to my channel and you go to playlists, you should be able to find my second collab with Shatter. The second one was hosted on Monkey's channel. The first one was hosted on Shatter's channel and I believe is not archived, unfortunately. But you can watch the second one. We played some... what was it? The Clubhouse games? It was fun. I may have peer pressured now to appear on a karaoke stream of mine way long ago. Lol. Oh, that's true too, isn't it? You totally did. Monkey had not realized this would happen, but then it happened. That's right. Unfortunately, I think there's no archive of that one either because we were singing the Disneys. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Good memories. There's something about your laugh that lets me know you're cute at heart and spirit. Oh dear. Cute at heart and spirit. Oh, thank you. I don't know about that, but thank you. True hidden gem in this world. Oh, you're too sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. I don't know about all that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Now that's some deep, interesting lore. I guess so. We're trying to get hashtag love cancer trending worldwide, Edward. Join us. Who is trying? Wait. What do you mean? Oh dear. If that ever goes trending, Monkey will just die. Monkey will just straight up die. Monkey. deep voice now. I wanna hear it. Oh. Someday, Chito, I'll try and see what I can do, but at the very least, karaoke is supposed to happen. Karaoke is supposed to happen. It will probably happen sometime after our anniversary celebration. Anniversary celebration, I'll do my best. We're not gonna put that one off, because that's an anniversary. That should be happening next week. Same time as right now, but next week is my guess, is when I'm gonna do the anniversary stream. And then, as I mentioned, karaoke will happen before we hit 400 subs. If we hit 400 subs, I don't know, Monkey will do some sort of punishment. But it will happen. I will schedule it before 400 subs. Because we have to celebrate 300 subs before we can celebrate 400 subs. I don't think we're anywhere close to 400 subs right now, so you know, Monkey's... I'm giving myself an easy challenge. Mitchell Mouse? Oh? Mitchell Mouse. Oh, Mitchell Mouse, I see. Decided not to keep the VOD, so it had to be deleted. I understand. Hot cocoa, no ASMR. Oh! I like that idea, Chico. Except Monkey doesn't know anything about ASMR. I don't know if I could do ASMR very well. But a nice, cozy hot cocoa night sounds pretty good to me. Punishment. Oh dear. Well, nothing too bad because Monkey's not gonna do anything too bad. I don't know what yet, but something. I'll make it up to you somehow, basically, is what I'm saying. If Monkey takes so ridiculously long that 300 subs karaoke doesn't happen until after we hit 400 subs, I'll make it up to you somehow. Yo, Monkey-san. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm singing for our Lord Bingo, I'd have you in my heart. Oh, thank you, I guess. Thank you. Bin-chan is great, though. Now, Punishment needs now to stream with her deep voice. Spicy noodle challenge? Well, hey, that's not a bad idea. Monkey has been interested in the spicy noodle challenge because Monkey likes spicy things and Monkey likes noodles, so I'd give it a try. That's not a bad idea at all. I was thinking it'd be cute to have an excuse to do it someday. We'll see. Phew. Slight hiccups. Okay. Alright. We're talking about the spitting alpaca. Gamba monkey. The noodles were pretty spicy for me. Oh, thank you. We'll see. Monkey does like spicy things, but I don't know how spicy it is, so... Gotta be careful. I don't know what I'm setting myself up for. Dress up, and I guess it'd get a blessed ara. Oh dear. Well, thank you for the sub. I'm not sure Monkey's good at ara. 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 Something like that? I don't know. How about black bean fried noodles? I love that. That sounds delicious. I love that kind of thing. I like black bean sauce. Oh my. Oh my. What happened? Oh dear. Actually, we were playing a game, weren't we? Let's see if we can get to a save point before Monkey has to run. Technically, we only have about Looks like half an hour left in normal stream time. I think I'm a little flexible today. So if we get to the point where it looks like we'll be able to save soon, I might go a little overtime, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get to the next save slot. Should be after this guy who we've been ignoring. Poor guy. I knew it. Now has the ara ara mommy voice. Eh? I don't know about that. I am going to assume that that is a compliment. I'd rather not remember that one, so let's just leave it at that. Sounds good, sounds good. Can I get you anything else? Second drink? Here we go. Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's a word I haven't heard today. I think he is warming up to us. That's nice. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him though. Oh dear, oh dear. Pile driver. I've heard of that. That's a wrestling move? Pile driver. Pile driver is 3 Bronson extract, 3 flanner jive, and 4 karmatrine, all mixed. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Oh, burns in the throat. Bitter, manly, burning. He likes bitter and manly. I guess burning this time. What was it last time? Last time he asked for gut punch. Strong. Strong and burning. These have all been attacks so far, haven't they? Gut punch, pile driver. Maybe this guy likes pain. He does have a lot of ear piercings, I will say. Maybe he likes pain. Both pile drivers and suplexes are wrestling moves. Ah! I wonder if it's a pun on screwdriver. Ah! That's cute. That could be. Screwdriver is just juice and alcohol, right? I can't remember what kind of... Is orange juice and some sort of hard liquor? I'm not sure. 30 minutes with Monkey. How the gods have blessed us. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know about that, but thank you. I will be happy if you enjoy these 30 minutes. Okay, so I'll get some Bronson. You didn't ask for it big this time. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. But we could make it big. Do you think that we should? He didn't ask for it, but I feel like... do you think he wants it big? Thinking. Well, let's give it a try and see what happens. I think we have just enough space for it to be big. So we'll put 3 more of these. 3 more of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Get him real drunk, I guess. Oh, I hope he likes it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! No good? No good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe they don't want it big? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey! Okay. Sure. There we go. Pile driver. Now for the celebration of the Ara Ara Deep Voice now. I must cook black bean fried noodles, 2 sunny side up eggs, and 4 fried chicken for lunch. That sounds delicious, Chico. Oh, you're making me hungry. Oh, that sounds great. Monkey likes all of these things. Alright, let's serve this pile driver. Here. It's fine, I guess. It's fine, I guess. I don't know, is that a good response? lovely monkey-san. Where are you from? What's your lore? And how do I win your heart over? Okay. So I am from Flower Fruit Mountain. You might have heard of it because our island is kind of famous. Because it's the home of the Monkey King, Suoko. Yeah. So I grew up as one of the monkeys on the mountain there. I don't know about lore. I'm just monkey. I'm just a regular monkey. I guess I am 1 degree of immortal. I have 1 level of immortality, but I didn't have to get that myself. It's cause Suokong, way back when, he erased all of the monkeys from the Book of the Dead. All of the monkeys from our island, I mean. And so we're all 1 degree immortal immediately, you know, by default. So there's that, I guess. And Monkey King has always been kind of a hero of mine. I don't really like fighting, but I don't know, Monkey King seems kind of cool, so I tried to emulate him a little bit. So I self-taught myself certain skills of his, like transformation. It's self-taught, so it's still a little bit... It could use some work, but I'm trying my best. So for example, the me you see in front of you right now looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty human. This is my human transformation. I'm pretty proud of it. Monkey is hungry. Monkey is always hungry. She's the blood descendant of Monkey King Suokong. No. I can neither confirm nor deny any blood ties with our king. I am a monkey of the mountain. I live in the water curtain cave, or rather in a branch of the water curtain cave, I guess you could call it. And I can neither confirm nor deny any amount of blood relation to our king. Pacifist monkey. Yeah, pacifist monkey, I guess. Alright, hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Oh dear, this guy. What is this all about? ... You know, I was just complimenting him for stopping with the creepy stuff after we had said no and turned him down. But he's continuing. He's continuing with the creepy stuff, so that's not ideal, I would say. Not ideal. If you say you like Dragon Ball or Goku, I will just die. Oh, unfortunately, I've never watched Dragon Ball. I know Son Goku is supposed to be based on a Monkey King. I've seen like the baby version. He looks very cute. But unfortunately, I've never watched Dragon Ball. It's really hard to get a read on you, England. He's a little bit... He's a little bit... bitter and perhaps could use some tact. It's a little creepy sometimes, I guess, but I hope he just means well. He just doesn't realize that you shouldn't talk like this. It's not very nice. I'm sorry. I think I heard wrong. Still cannot believe how inappropriate this guy is. I wonder if there's a way to serve him the exit. Serve him the exit. That's a funny way of putting it. Give him a drink that's just called exit. I'll show you the door. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. Why are you asking this, Ingram? Why? I feel like maybe he's not used to talking to people. Maybe he doesn't know what tact is. I don't know. You don't can't just like ask random strangers. Okay. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. You can't. You see, I get the feeling he just doesn't get it. It just doesn't connect. That's not how it works, Ingram. You can't just. Well, you can't just. I don't know. That'd be like going up to someone saying, "Have you pooped yet today?" And they say, "I'm not going to answer that." And you say, "I'll take that as a yes." Like, what? Why? Not answering a question doesn't mean the answer is yes. I don't understand. New question. Has Ingram met security? Specifically our boss. I guess our boss is security. This definitely is starting to feel a little bit like he might get into the territory of, they said that one of the people our boss showed out was, what did they call him? A pickup artist? In quotation marks. I don't know, Ingram, you shouldn't be going around bothering people. Even if you are doing so ignorantly, I think you need to learn. Monkey, thumbs up. He's not self-aware. That's the feeling I get, right? He doesn't really. I get the feeling he's not really self-aware. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Are you okay, Ingram? I think he should pick up some social skills. Alright, I should stop. Oh dear. Stop trying to pick up girls, start trying to pick up some social skills. It's a little mean. But it's a little true, I guess. Hey, Monkey-san, can come up to me and ask me anything, even if it's, "Have you pooped today?" Well, you see, that's the thing. In the right context, if you know someone's okay with that question, then it can be a fine question. In Monkey's family, you could definitely go up to someone and be like, "Hey, have you pooped yet today?" And if they say, yeah, actually, was it a good poop?" Totally something that you can talk about and have a conversation about. But you gotta know, there are certain topics you don't broach until you know the other person is comfortable with it, you know? You don't just lead in with it. You don't just go up to a stranger and say, "Have you pooped today?" Context is important. Context is important, but also difficult. I will give him that. I mean, Monkey's not... Monkey's not a stellar social example, I guess. To begin with. But I assume my assumption is correct that you don't just go up to people and ask them these questions. That guy must be pretty depressed. It seems like he just never had a real relationship and experience and intimacy. Yeah, exactly, Chico. That's why I say he makes me feel a little uncomfortable, personally, but also he makes me a little worried. Like, is he okay? He seems like he's in a bad place and like he doesn't have many friends, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it makes you feel a little sad. Like, in some ways you're like, okay, I don't want to deal with this person. But in some ways you're also like, I feel bad telling him to leave, you know? He should be able to sit and relax too, just like everyone else, as long as he's not bothering anyone. I mean, he might be bothering me a little bit. But I can put up with it, I'm used to it, you know, I'm the bartender. He's not crossed too far over the line yet, I would say. Depending on who you are, you have a different line, right? I think Jill is okay with this. She's still trying to make conversation with him after all. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. See, this is also what I mean. It's sort of like a tact thing. Like, he doesn't realize that question he asked was a little bit too personal. Especially for his attitude, the way he's been acting towards us. But it seems like in reality he was just thinking about it because there's something on his mind, you know? There's something he's been thinking about recently, about lies and how sometimes they can make you feel less bad. It makes you wonder, like, is he okay? What is he dealing with? Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. But for that moment, the lie can give meaning to it. So he didn't mean it in a creepy way. I'm actually gonna give him credit for that. I think he didn't mean it in a creepy way. He's just kind of caught up in his own head and not realizing that, you know, some things that he says can come off wrong, you know? I can understand that. Monkey does that sometimes. Monkey-san, drop that dirt bag and let me take you on a walk through the beach. Oh dear, oh dear. He's alright, I guess. He means well. I think he means well. Speaking of poop, I once have a friend who got victimized by a poop disguised as a rock. Oh! He thought of doing something in the lake. Oh no! Oh dear. Oh Chieto. Oh dear. I'm sorry for your friend. Gotta be careful when throwing rocks. I say lies are like your porn stash. Oh, here we go. Jill knows he likes talk about sex-related things, so Jill is now optimizing her speech to be on his wavelength. That's alright then. You know, I think Jill's a good bartender. One thing I like about these bartender games and stuff is this idea of like, what does it mean to be a good sort of conversationalist with whoever comes to see you, right? Jill's pretty good. Self-reflection. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. That's a funny way of putting it. You know, I think it's okay though. Again, it's one of those things where I think you can acknowledge it as long as you know you're in proper company to where everyone will be okay. Well, everyone will be comfortable talking about it, you know? I think it's a little sad to have to feel like you gotta hide too many things. Inga needs Now's love. I don't know about that. But at the very least, you know, we can keep talking to him, you know? We can give him that conversation partner that maybe he's really looking for but is having a hard time finding. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. What is that supposed to mean? Ingram! Ingram, I was just... You're making this hard for me, Ingram. I'm trying to give you lots and lots of benefits of the doubt, and you're making it hard for Monkey. What's that supposed to mean? Oh dear. I know seeing what people were talking about when they mentioned there were a few whoa moments. You know, to be honest, Monkey's not too surprised. I'm a little bit like, oh, I wasn't necessarily expecting that. But this is a cyberpunk bartender VN. So, I imagine, you know, it's this dark, gritty world. It would feel almost incongruent if the customers don't come in with sort of like rough attitudes, you know? A little rough around the edges. So I think it makes sense to Monkey. I guess I opened stream at an awkward moment. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Einhinki. Einhinki is say so. Einhinki, maybe you have to look away for a little bit. I apologize. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. See, Jill has incredible tact, much better tact than Monkey. She kind of addresses it, but in a sideways manner, sort of steering the conversation, giving him some benefit of the doubt, but see, so cards are on the line. Oh no. It's okay, Hiki. You don't have to look. You don't have to listen if it's too if it's too much. Monkey apologizes. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Ingram, you're so mean. You're so mean. So he thinks that it was a lie that brought him here. People saying that this place was nice. Okay, Ingram. Okay. Sorry for the very late reply. It's more like Xovos. Ah, Xovos. But I know it's not intuitive in English. It makes more sense with German pronunciation. Ah, I see. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very helpful. Xovos? Is that closer? Xovos? I think X has a lot of different sounds in different languages. In some languages, it's more of a x. That might be Germanic languages. So English actually also has the x sound, like socks. Like, why socks? Red socks? Is that what I'm thinking? Like exit. The X makes a x sound. But in the front, sometimes it makes a Z sound, like xylophone. But in other languages, sometimes it makes more of a h sound, like a loch. Well, I guess that's a CH. But I think like oh, is it Portuguese where abacaxi means pineapple, spelled with an X, I believe. So it can also be she, I guess. Abacaxi. Is that correct? X makes a lot of different sounds. So I really appreciate you helping me out. Thank you. Is it me? Or the Ingram guy looks like Demiurge? Oh, from the light novel and anime Overlord. Ah, I can see it. I haven't watched Overlord, but I've seen the characters. So cute, Monkey. What are your dreams and like your aspirations? Oh, Monkey doesn't have any big dreams. Like, Monkey's not got like, oh, I want to be famous or, I don't know. I don't have like big dreams like that. Monkey's biggest dream is to live a comfy and happy life with lots of people to chat with, like all of you, and just have fun together. That sort of thing. That's Monkey's ideal. So meeting lots of people, having fun with lots of people, and also just having quiet, comfy moments in general. Yeah, it is. Now streams definitely don't involve world domination. Can confirm. Yeah! We are a club. We are a tea club. Definitely not Tianshi tea cult. No. Yeah, Tianshi tea club. No world dominations. Don't worry about it. Exit, yeah. Ah! That's basically the X pronunciation I was going for. Oh, great. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, Monkey... Monkey's gonna need to take another quick run to the little monkey's room. Too much tea. No such thing. So I will be back in just a few minutes though. Sorry for the delay. Okay, Monkey is back. Let's see if we can talk to Ingram. We've made him 2 drinks so far. If the pattern holds, maybe every customer wants about 3 drinks? I'm not sure. But maybe we'll be able to get to the end of his storyline. And I think we were told last time that the next save point is at break time, and that break time is after this guy? I'm not sure. Let's hope we can get to a save point. Welcome back again. Thank you, Shatter. Yeah, because we are coming up right on the end of how long Monkey usually streams. But I have a little bit of extra time, so we'll see how far we can get before Monkey has to run. Hopefully to the next save point. Hey Monkey, do you think you have space in your heart for a special someone? Oh. That's an interesting question. I would like to hope so. Monkey hopes that I have space in my heart for many special someones. Monkey hopes. I can't say for sure, but that's my hope. Welcome back, Monkey. Now quick, finish the day. Thank you, Best Squid. I'll try my best. Eduardo asking some very pointed questions. That is a a very deep question that Monkey. I don't know if anyone can ever know for sure how much space they have in their heart for other people. But I can know how much space I want to have. I want to have lots and lots of space for lots and lots of people. But it can get hard sometimes, right, in life. So it's hard to know until you try, I guess. Monkey should spoil us and continue to bless us with your voice. Oh dear, oh thank you. Okay, I'll spoil you a little bit. She's back. I'm back. Okay, let's talk to Ingram. Sigh, of course. Still trying to get some real conversation out of this guy, instead just getting more insults. Maybe you can have a Eduardo soup hole in your heart. I don't know if I want holes in my heart. That doesn't sound great. That sounds dangerous. That sounds very dangerous. I think I would like to patch up any holes in my heart before I start putting anyone in there. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Okay, sounds good. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? It's true. Oh, Jill's worried. Jill's good bartender, keeping track of how much people are drinking and keeping an eye on them. It's only a hole until I fill it. But I like the idea that people should be whole unto themselves, right? I think if you need someone else to fill a hole inside of you, then that's very dangerous, right? It puts a lot on other people. First of all, I don't think anyone should feel that they are obligated to anyone else. And then on top of that, it reminds me of when you're on an airplane, they always have the pre-flight advice, right? And when the oxygen masks drop down, put on your own mask before you put on help anyone else with theirs. And that's important. That's a philosophy. That's a philosophy that resonates with Monkey. You always gotta put on your own mask first. As much as you want to be able to help and be other people and things like that, be a part of what other people are doing, gotta always make sure that you're safe and contented in yourself first. Because if someone else completes you, doesn't that mean that you aren't giving your everything to them either? I don't know. Maybe we should cool it. Perhaps. Why is Monkey up? Oh, thank you. Hi. Oh, Maker Splice, hello. I'm glad you caught us. We're going a little bit longer than usual today, so Monkey can try to find a safe point. Not sure if we'll make it or not, but we're gonna give it a try. So you came at a good time, because usually this is when Monkey would have to end. Hello. Alright. That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Well, it becomes my problem if it becomes too much of a problem for you, Ingram. You know, it is still my problem. Alright. Let's give him a fringe weaver. I don't know what that is. A fringe weaver. A fringe weaver is 1 aldehyde and 9 karma. Oh boy. Yeah, this guy's getting smashed, I guess. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Oh my. I guess that makes sense. So aldehyde is sugar then. I guess aldehyde is the sweet part of the drink. And carmetrine is supposed to be like our new ethyl alcohol. Bubbly, classy, strong. This is the first one he has that isn't bitter, actually. I suppose the aldehyde must be bubbly as well, then. What? The drinks? What do you mean? We're mixing drinks. But I don't know what the F means. Okay. Let's make this. So, we're not gonna make this one big because we literally can't as far as I can tell. 9 is the limit. Let me see. Oh, you can make this one big. What do you think, Cat? Oh, but if we make it big, we can't double everything. Okay. I don't think we should get this guy too drunk anyways. I think we need to start cutting him off a little bit. I'm a little worried. I think he's in a bad place and he might be using alcohol to sort of as a salve that should not be used. Maximum strength. Go beyond now. I was tempted. I like this idea of double-sized drinks. But we literally don't even have enough space in our shaker for a double size of this drink. Oh, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So we'll make a normal strength. Mix it. Oh, Phil! How much do I need to mix? Oh, aged! I forgot to age it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Oh, 10. There we go. And age it and mix it. 3, 4. There we go. Fringe weaver. I think he wants a fringe weaver, but I guess we'll give him this fringe weaver. How are you? I'm doing well, Maker Splice. How about you? I feel like it's been a little while. Sir. Try not to drink it too fast. Yeah, there's a lot of alcohol in there. That's up to me. Yes, but we live in a society, which means that even though you're mean to me and sometimes a little bit scary, I still care about your well-being. So it is up to you. But it'd be nice if you if you tried to care a little bit too. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Oh man, this guy, he ping-pongs real fast. He ping-pongs real fast from making Monkey have very little sympathy for him to making Monkey very worried about him. I'm very worried about you, Ingram. Empty how? Like, hungry? No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. We were just talking about this. Poor Ingram. I think everyone's felt that way, right? Like there's a part of them missing sometimes. But it's when it becomes too big or that feeling sticks around too long, then it starts to get really, how you say? It starts to get bad. Ingram, are you okay? I hope you're okay. If not, hopefully you will become okay soon. Ingram seems to be quite the worrying person. Yeah, I'm a little worried about him. The time zone doesn't help me to follow you. It feels bad, man. Oh, I'm sorry about that. 3 AM now. Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, Megasplice, make sure you get some good sleep, okay? Yeah. I wish I was able to stream at a time zone that was good for everybody. I really do. When I started streaming, Monkey was trying so hard to figure out the best time zone to stream so that it would be a good time zone for everybody. But first, I guess that's wishful thinking. I guess there's not a time zone that's good for everybody. And then on top of that, Monkey had to remember that in the same way of put on your mask first, Monkey has to choose a time that's good for Monkey too, you know? So it's hard. But so I'm really sorry that it's a bad time zone for you. But I appreciate you coming by anyways when you can. Alright, Ingram. Open up to us, huh? Spill your guts. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? You know, that's not the worst advice. Sometimes it helps. But sometimes also it's a bit like... this guy is perhaps accidentally spilling that he might have at least a mild case of depression? Maybe a severe case of depression? I'm not sure. And Jill's response is like, maybe try a hobby? But you know, what are you gonna do, right? It is tough. What do you say to someone like that? In the end, it can be very personal. For some people, taking up a hobby might help, you know? Might be good. Practically impossible. Don't worry. When I can, I step to say hello. Oh, thank you, Megasplice. Thank you. It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Jill, is that what you do with your problems? Because we know Jill has problems, right? I mean, we're worried about making rent and the bar closing down and dealing with kind of rude customers sometimes. And dogs who pee all over our bathrooms and strange lost days. That's worrying. That's real worrying. Losing a day and strange dreams. Yeah, that's a little worrying. I guess this might be how Jill deals with it. Just keep busy. Any suggestions? Oh, he's taking our suggestion seriously, actually. That's nice. See, he has this soft side in addition to his sort of like standoffish rude side. Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Combat sports. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Eh? What's the alternative? Coming here to drink your heart out? Which is? Bitches and alcohol. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that explains it. He is drowning his sorrows. And the two things that he cares about, two ways that he drowns his sorrows: alcohol and sex workers, I guess. Which is why he asked us if we can provide the other one. It's starting to make sense in context. He didn't mean to be kinda creepy about it. He just is kinda creepy about it, you know what I mean? So I don't like calling people creepy, I guess. It's mean, I think. But in a way, there's not a better word for it. He comes off as creepy. He doesn't mean to be. Yeah. These are just the two things that he cares about right now, unfortunately. There should be more to life. You can like these things and other things too, you know? And maybe be a bit nicer to people. That might be nice. See people as humans. Realize that other people are going through a lot too, and they're just as valid as you are. And by the way, you're valid too. But you know, easier said than done. I understand. Combat sports are like boxing, karate, etc. Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about that. I guess so. Monkey Monk mostly did non-combat martial arts. Lots of martial arts kind of practice that didn't involve actual sparring. For the most part. So I forgot that might count. I was thinking like... I guess this shows what Monkey's been thinking about recently, but I was thinking more like medieval reenactment, dress up in armor and run at each other with jousting poles kind of combat sports. I don't know why that's what's on Monkey's mind recently. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. Well, at least you're taking care of yourself, Ingram. I'm glad that you're worried about getting sick and taking care of your body. Because if sex tourism is your thing, that's great, but you should do it. You should do it safely. And it sounds like it wasn't your thing. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I'm worried about this guy. I'm very worried about this guy. He seems lonely. Hema is also a combat sport, to be fair. Yeah, that's what it's called, isn't it? Hema is the European style, historic European martial arts, something like that. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Wow! Are you okay, Ingo? What's going on? Why do you need to pretend you have a daughter? I assume that means family problems? He doesn't look very old. He doesn't look very old from his artwork. So I wonder. And that also makes me wonder about the girl, because then the girl must be very young. So why is she doing this kind of work? Letting herself be hired to act like someone's daughter. I wonder. nothing seems to do it. You know why, Ingram? It's called real human relations. It's called you can't buy real intimacy. As much as it would be really convenient if we could, right? That's the hardest part of being lonely, is there's no silver bullet to not being lonely. You can try your best trying not to be lonely, but it's not something you can buy. It's something that takes time and real commitment and opening yourself up. And I feel like Ingram has some trouble opening himself up. I think that's why he's so kind of harsh, I guess is the word to use. Sort of harsh with people, and you can tell he's very terse with his words. I think he's maybe not even open to it himself, but maybe he wants to be and he doesn't know how. Maybe he's afraid to be, cause I mean, opening yourself up is scary. Monkey understands that 100%. Monkey-san should be a social worker. You know, at one point I thought maybe I would want to go into some form of social work, maybe therapy. When I was a baby monkey, I thought that sounded interesting because I really like psychology. But I realized at some point that if I went into social work, I would probably become depressed. I would probably become very depressed. Because with this sort of thing is a game, right? So there's still that level of being separate from reality, right? There's the sort of fiction aspect to it. Even though Monkey likes really sort of realistic, sad stories sometimes, in the end they're still stories. It almost becomes like the saddest part is when the stories are so real that you're like, yes, this one is a story, but this is also happening, you know, right now in real life for a lot of people. The more you get that feeling, the sadder it is. And so I think if I was dealing with actual real people, you know, I don't know if I'd be able to handle it as as well, you know? And so that's why Monkey was like, you know, it'd be an interesting path, but I don't think I'm gonna go into that. 4,000 years of Chinese martial arts. I guess so. Is that how old Chinese martial arts are? Psychology is a heavy burden. Also, should we check the time? Oh yes, thank you. Okay. I think I still have some time, but thank you for checking in. I think I still have some time, but maybe I should make a more concerted effort to actually make progress in this game, huh? Monkey's so bad at being fast monkey. Monkey's always slow monkey. Alright. Monkey-san, your laugh and honesty has melted my heart. Oh. I'm glad if you're enjoying yourself, Eduardo. Oh, the comfy room. Chito's excited for the comfy room. Not quite yet, but maybe soon. Let's see how much we can get to. I was told we were flexible today, but I wasn't quite sure how flexible, Mama. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I guess I should have specified. Let me think. What's a good amount of flexibility? Maybe we'll check again at the half-hour mark, see how far we seem to have gotten, if we can finish this out. And we'll see around that time how much time it's looking like, or if we finished it or what. And I'll reevaluate then. But thank you, I really appreciate it. Alright. Nothing seems to do it. Oh, Ingram. It doesn't help when you don't have a lot of tact. The problem with social skills, and this feels very real to Monkey. I don't know about the rest of you. Monkey doesn't feel like I have very good social skills. I don't have very good practice with social skills. And the problem with that is in order to practice social skills, you need to have social interaction with more people. But if you have bad social skills, people won't want to have as much social interaction with you. And so you'll get less practice. And so it's almost like a vicious cycle where like you can't learn the skill because you don't have enough exposure. And you don't have enough exposure because your skill's not quite there yet. So I think in some ways I hope that this interaction with Jill is helping him out a little bit, you know? Alright. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Jill's on the same wavelength here, but she's got not a bad suggestion actually. I have heard that dogs can help a lot because even if you can't speak dog language, and therefore you can't have the same level of personal relationship with a dog as you can with a person you can communicate with, it can be kind of like a silver bullet in terms of feeling like you have someone to take care of, you have someone who's relying on you, but who also likes you a lot, and you like them a lot. And sometimes you rely on them. And it's this nice reciprocal relationship, you know? Dogs are really full of love. Oh, hello! EFC Raccoon? Raccoon. Ah, Raccoon! Welcome, welcome! And sup, everyone? Hope everyone's day is good. Oh, you too! Welcome to the Tianshi Club! Let's see. You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. Ingram? Ingram, I know you're lonely right now. However, one thing you need to realize is also, again, no silver bullets. No one person is necessarily going to fulfill everything you need in life. In order to not be lonely, the ideal is actually to have multiple people who are close to you. So, having a puppy doesn't mean the puppy has to fill everything, right? They can just do a little bit for you, and then you find more friends, and they'll do a little bit for you, and eventually you won't feel so lonely anymore. You can't just put it all on one individual. Ingram, language. Also, jeez. Oh dear. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. This is the other thing though. This is kind of the thing that I was thinking earlier when she was talking about hobbies. It's like, the first step is really wanting to make that concerted effort yourself. Finding that motivation yourself, within yourself, to say, okay, I need to try something, you know? Ingram's not there yet. He still can't really abide most of these suggestions. You can't give him an honest try because he's not really there yet. He's not really willing. He's not ready. He's not motivated yet. Put in that work. Because it is work, unfortunately. And that's why you need the motivation. It always has to come from yourself. What up, Daku? Just out here chilling with kawaii monkey-san. Just normal monkey. How about you, dog? You having a blessed day? People in the chat. Truly a gifted stream today. Oh! You all know each other? Well, that's nice. Monkey likes friends. I wasn't expecting you to help me. Or to believe me. Oh, you see, Ingram? People can care about you. You can care about you. We're not close, but I can care, you know? Little by little. It'd be nice if you could open up. Eh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. Well, that's okay. People lie, lady. I don't really like that he calls us lady, though. It feels kind of rude. Dot dot dot. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. You know, even if you're lying, Ingram, you came in here because you wanted to talk. So, well, I guess you came in here because you wanted alcohol, but it feels like you also wanted to talk, whether you realized it or not. So even if you were lying, if it helped you somehow, then I think that's okay. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm your bartender. So it doesn't matter what you want to talk to me about. We'll talk about it so long as it's not something that would make me like not want to talk about it, you know? Please come again. Jill probably saying through gritted teeth. Don't count on it. Okay, Ingram, okay. Good. Oh, not the best encounter, but hopefully, in some ways, if it helped him in the littlest bit to come here and talk to us, I hope, then I think that's good. Phew. Been a tough night so far. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Oh, perfect, perfect. Alright. Great. Meaning we can save. Oh, this is us, by the way, for people who were wondering what we look like. We're this one. And our boss was... Oh, well, I think that was Gil, our friend. Not now. Before. Alright, let's save our game. Save it. Yes. Can I go back from here? Go home from here? It's now safe to keep playing. What does that mean? It's now safe to keep playing. Oh, I see. Okay, I guess we saved. So that's good. Oh, we have a new ad. Okay. At least I didn't get locked up this time. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh dear. I don't know where that's going. But I think we'll have to save the rest of the game for next time. And it's just the right time too. It's about that time. This time, right? What happened last time? I wonder. Okay, but yes. Let's go over to Chito's favorite, the comfy room. Ta-da! Okay, and then I just want to do this. Okay, there we go. Here we are. Ah, big stretch. Long stream today, huh? I hope y'all enjoyed it though. Thank you all so much for coming. Monkey-san, can I get one more blessed ara-ara for Chito and Raccoon? Sorry, I think I'm all ara-ara'd out for today. Ara-ara quotas have been met. Maybe another time. Thank you for the stream, though. I think you really served some drinks and changed some lives today. Lol. I hope so. Even just in a small way, right? Even if it's not a huge difference and he never remembers us again. I hope it made some positive effect on his life. Thanks. Oh, thank you, my goose voice. And thank you all for coming. Okay, I better sign off now. And so, with this, this meeting of the Tianshi Club is now officially adjourned. Thank you all so much for coming. I had a good time. It was fun chatting and playing the game. And I should see you all again on Thursday. And I'll try to announce whatever about the anniversary stream at some point. But it'll be about exactly a week from now. Oh, a drink. Bye bye, monkey. See you next time. Thank you, Best Squid. Thank you for coming. It was great to see you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for the stream. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you. You too, Xolvos. Thank you for coming. Bye bye now. Hashtag love Tianshi. Thank you, Shatter. Thank you. Bye bye, Shatter. I'll see you soon, I hope. Hearts and flowers. Oh, thank you, Eduardo. Thank you. Have a nice day/night, y'all. Bye bye. You too, Mega's Place. Have a great day/night. Well, I guess for you it's almost morning, isn't it? I hope you get some good sleep and have a great day tomorrow. Today? Tomorrow? Whatever it counts as for you. Oh dear. Alright, thank you all so much. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yep. Bye bye. Bye bye.